Hello, hello. Happy Thursday. Gonna have some Wuthers Day. I don't know if it's gonna be a very long stream because I think I'm mostly just gonna focus on doing the main story quest. I already knocked out my dailies, pulling for Lupa, which, like I knew I had to get her in a weapon. But she really took all my savings, so now I'm just gonna cry about it. Oh well, whatever. We'll just have to save. I will skip, and then hopefully get Qiuyuan. But, I mean, maybe I'll throw a 10 pull at the ladies. See if we get lucky with our 10 pulls. But golly, I have like no more savings. It's very, very, very sad. So yeah, we're just gonna go straight into it. Straight into the game. If, hopefully, it'll come up. You know, actually, I want to test something real quick. I know I'm like frozen right now. Give me a sec. I want to test if I can just capture wuwa. I don't know why it won't let me with the wuthering waves. Okay, that's the launcher. Maybe this one? Nope. Try this one? Nope. Never mind. That's so bizarre that it really just does not work with getting picked up by OBS. Never mind. Never mind, we will do as we've always been. Let me put up the sound and make sure that that's all working because we're going to be very, very invested for the day. Make sure that that's all picked up. Okay, cool beans. We're just gonna get started then. Go straight to the good stuff. Actually, hold on. I forgot. I put down the sound too. Now, I didn't want to get spoiled, which is why I'm playing it early. Here she is, and she is exactly what I hoped she would be as far as playing her. I knew that I wanted to pull for her because I wanted to complete the fusion team and have Changli get the girly that she's been waiting for. However, I was worried that I may not like her playstyle. Didn't need to worry. She is exactly a part of the playstyle. If you like the way that Changli and Brant play, she is seriously the third piece of the puzzle. Not a lie. Oh, they're dancing. Where is this going? Where is it taking me aside from potentially ruining their dance? Excuse me.
Hear cowering prey.
No, excuse me. I don't want to fight you. We don't need to fight. Be chill. Be chill. Do we go in the Dargan? Is that what you're telling me?
Winds of the wild.
You know what? I feel like this is something we will have to figure out on a different day. But that is interesting. It's like we could potentially revive the Darkins, right? Okay. Where is it? Is it under quests? It is. Ooh, I'm so excited. Here we go. I'll just go straight for it. Go to meet with Lupa. Lupa. I am here.
You've come, warrior! The mighty guardian, Qiuyuan Arsenosa, is not the kind of echo too warm to crowds. The lioness favors the strong, the unyielding, and the battle-hardened. Only those she deems worthy will find her arms welcoming. But she is still an echo and can't talk.
These sounds.
What is it? Did you feel something just now?
I only heard strange sounds. Tell me, what direction did the lioness just look toward?
The Veil of Glory.
Oh, okay, here I was just chilling out. There's a term. We must read the terms. The final resting place of Septimon's heroes and legendary gladiators. Stone monuments shaped after each fallen hero's signature weapon stand tall in tribute to ensure their names and deeds endure through the ages. Okay.
It's where all heroes, blessed by the glory forged in iron and fire, find their rest. But on the long path of hunting, many died with their bodies missing. Only their weapons returned. Arsenosa's frequency is woven from the cries of souls in battle. The battered weapons still carry the will of their former masters, whispering the deeds left undone. To touch such weapons is a rite of great importance for those who claim glory in the great Aegon and receive the lioness's blessing. Hearing the voices of our ancestors by Arsenosa's side is a great source of strength for Septimontians.
Before meeting Buling, when I touched the echo in that village, I felt a layered, indistinct frequency. It was like what Abby described on our journey to Septimont, but the source eluded me at the time. But now, I found it. The source of that power lies in the Veil of Glory. The closer the lioness gets to it, the clearer it becomes.
She waits for us there. Shall we go together? I'm not sure if Septimontian rituals will interest you, but you might uncover something useful, no?
I'm happy to go with my fellow warrior.
Perfect. Let's head out.
What is it?
Nothing. Just a dizzy spell. Overexcitement after the win. Or something. Anyway, it's no matter. Let's continue.
Okay. Here we go.
These days have been a feast of victories. Becoming champion, the glory, all thanks to you.
I do like that Rover is talking more with these.
Have you heard?
with these main story quests, less of the pick an arbitrary choice so that way you're actually paying attention to the story. And that way you have to put in an input so that way they know you're still playing the story. I mean, there is some changes with the choices, but I'd prefer if, like, for example, when it's a response from Rover, but it really just or it's like asking for more information. Those ones that you pick different things for more information is fine. But the ones that just are continuing a conversation sort of deal, just let Rover talk. Garcia. Very Spanish name of yours. I didn't really see much differences of what they were saying. There is a lot of tourists, however. This place is very tropical. Oh.
Why are so many appearing all at once?
Oh. Hey, oh, music?
All or nothing.
What does Arsenosa do? Oh. Oh, I see.
I'll end you. Glory is upon us. Face me, coward. With me to victory! I thought tacit discords didn't usually appear around the border mountains.
These tacit discords didn't gather from the surroundings. It's more like they spawned from thin air.
Look, it's just ahead. The Veil of Glory, where heroes are laid to rest.
Oh my ping's all over the place. Oops. Have I even been here before? Hold on. Like, I'm walking around here going, huh. Have I even seen this place? Honestly? I mean, yeah, I got the little waypoint, but truly, not really. That, and I still haven't understood how to get underneath Septimont either. Oh, good. More of these things that I have to collect for Lupa.
You are from my homeland.
That girl just now, that was Mia. The closer to the Veil of Glory, the more the normal world and the anomaly overlap. Whatever lies ahead must be the key to all of this. I need to rethink everything. Septimont, Lupa, Cardathia, Mia, the Lioness of Glory. All of it. Cardathia arrived in Septimont alone, not waiting for me or attempting contact. Something must have happened to prevent her. If something cut her off, aside from the Fraxidus, it could have only been the Thernodian, which should be dead. But Septimont holds no faith in the Sentinel, and the Thenodian was never able to establish influence here. Maybe it's not that simple. The Thenodian controls the minds of its followers through their faith. Mia is a Ragunese, and likely a follower of the Order of the Deep. If the Veil of Glory is an important rite for champions, perhaps Mia went there, and it was there she vanished. Her hysterics, hallucinations, and loss of control in the arena were signs of the Thenodian's corruption. Thurlova once said, "The closer one stands to the protagonist, the greater their influence over the tale." In this great Aegon, Lupa is the protagonist. Years ago, it was Mia. Now, I'm seeing Mia's image flicker in and out throughout this journey. If the Mia I see is under the Thenodian's control, does that mean securing the protagonist role is key to its plan? When I first met Lupa, I sensed what felt like Cardathia's frequency on her. Later, I also felt the Thenodian's presence. Did they cross paths? If Cardathia is part of this story, the likelihood is high. Could Lupa have forgotten? Did they meet without realizing it? Or is she lying and already under the Thenodian's influence? Was Thurlova telling the truth by saying Lupa would bring forth the Dark Tide? Or is she just another one of its victims?
Hey! Is something wrong? Is there something you need? Or something you want to say?
Ooh. Doubt or trust? You know, I like that we actually have insight to Rover's thoughts a lot more in comparison to before. Before it was all action, no thoughts, just action. But now it's a lot of thought and action, I guess. I trust her. Yada 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 yada. Just have a lot going on, buddy.
I'm sorry. I don't recall crossing paths with Cardathia, but you could be right. I may have and just forgotten about it. These past days, there have been moments when I feel lost, forgetting what I was doing a heartbeat ago. I don't know if it's the Thenodian's work, but if something is wrong, and it's trying to twist my mind, you'd make the right call, wouldn't you, my fellow warrior? You'd protect my honor and my dignity.
There's more at stake than that, Lupa. I've heard the Septimont saying, "All for glory, fear no death." But sometimes living takes more courage than dying.
Well then, that'll do just fine. I trust you, warrior, just as you trust me.
It doesn't matter if the story's end is already written or yet to unfold. I'll trust my own judgment to guide where it must go.
I hear cowering prey. Lackluster!
Go towards it. There we go. Nice. Is there more? No? Okay. Oh, well, there's 2 more over here. Nice.
Those blades, spears, and halberd embedded in the stone. They're the weapons of the fallen heroes. We have a tradition in Septimont. Touch them and listen to the whispers of those who once wielded them.
Stretching out your hand, your fingertips brush against the rusted steel. A deep, solemn voice hums from the spear shaft. Through endless battles of the surging dark tide, kin and warmth were lost, and all softness and love faded away. All that remained in his eyes was the sight of white flowers blooming across the barren field. Barren? How fragile, how beautiful. He sighed as his skull was crushed under the tacit discord's weight. That's pretty brutal. Oh, shucks. I thought there was one of the... That's a cute little sword. Okay. Hold on. I'll be right back. There is a good old nice little something here I can collect. Nice. Okay. Alright, what's this one? Stretching out your hand, I touch it. A quiet, sorrowful voice hums from the halberd's axe. No one knew why she sought the battlefield, only to escape another. She shed her gold, tore away the honor binding her, and turned her back on the proud house that shackled her, rejecting the eyes that followed her. This silence, it is my victory, she laughed, charging into the dark tide. Who did this blade belong to?
This is Hercules' sword. You remember the waters of the upper city, right? You were looking for Thur. Hercules was the one that the statue was based on. Ages ago, the dark tide bore down on Reganesi, and Septimont didn't escape. Hercules was the son of the Ephor back then, and he led our warriors to face the tacit discords. He died in that cursed tide, his strength worn down to nothing. His sword was corrupted, but his followers still risked their lives to bring it back. In this land, intense emotions easily blend with other forces. The Lioness of Glory was born from the fiery passions of heroes, so she holds sway over their weapons. Back then, this sword was growing more sinister due to the corruption. But all these years later, it has become a memento of a hero.
I feel something strong and pulsing in the direction the blade is pointing. It's coming from underground. Is it inside the mountain itself?
The frequency. It's the Sentinel Imperator. Just like Vergona, Septimont has its own Genesis Nexus. That's why it seeks...
cute that they
discord, just like
wiggle
last
their
time.
butts.
For a split second, the world shifted, just like it did when I saw Mia. Every time there's an overlap like this, the tidal blight appears, as well as tacit discords.
Is that all? Together we howl! Triumph at the theatre! Break darkness!
Epic shot.
The tidal blight. It's an outgrowth of the dark tide itself. Why is it suddenly appearing like this?
We'll clear it out first, then check if that sword is the source.
Okay. Oh, I see.
What's that sound? Come, we should check it out.
Lupa's probably like,
Lupa?
why are these weird things happening whenever I'm with this guy?
This doesn't feel like the first time I've been here. Let's go.
Oh,
There's no mistaking it now. It's Imperator's frequency.
wow. Can I come back here? I'm gonna take a picture. That's cool. That's really cool. Okay. Well, hold. Okay. Oh, wow, look. Even the steps have little ripples. That's cool. Okay, it's only reactionary to the steps. Gosh, this is so neat. It makes me think that now they're really gonna start playing with these sonorosphere like imagery.
Thou carry the scent of Cardathea.
Not just knowledge. I'm still on the Sentinel's access too. Lupa's role in this story isn't yours!
Oh man, the way that she ragdolled. Oh.
Is that Contender Mia?
It's the Thenodian. Lupa, this is something only you can do.
Tell me what I need to do.
Read the script. Adapt as required. I believe in you, warrior.
To lose our strength is the deepest fear of Septimontians. Pride hides the terror within. We fear no death, yet tremble before shame and failure. Did Domina Julia deceive me for this? I never got the chance to ask. The dark tide consumed all. Death took her, as it will take me.
Today as yesterday, we weave time beneath the tide. Swim, swim, wretched yet lovely fish. Dream deeply in my fiction, on the stage of a repeating tale, waiting for the day thou shalt consume the world.
O righteous one, I shall depart without a word. The golden city in my childhood legend is swallowed by the abhorrent tide. I whisper to my fleeting companion. Pages will scatter. The quill will form. This play shall be torn from its author's hands.
A wrong note in the shifting score. O golden star full of mercy, pray tell me, as past and present intertwine, what fate have you chosen?
Hesitate not, warrior. You are the protagonist I have chosen. Only you can shatter the script and jump to the next page. Right. For the nobility you seek. For it all.
Wow, that's so cool. Actually kind of just shows everybody's role in the story. Huh. But I like how Rover is actively trying to rewrite Cristoforo's story with Lupa now.
A dream? No. It couldn't. It's no dream. I'm not alone. The warrior put the hope of change in my hands. This feels good. Not standing there alone on the champion's stage. The warrior hasn't learned this yet, but I now remember traveling with Thur. I can't be in the real world. This is a Sonoro created by the Fraxidus. It's a realm of stories. The story of the Great Aegon lasts only 3 days. Before Thur came here, I had wandered this same bloody story more times than I can count. The dark tide consumes Septimont, and that monstrous, half-human, half-sea creature grows ever larger. Is this the Fraxidus plan? To feed it with Septimont's ruins? A script. Yes, this Sonoro is like a book of plays. Each world in the Sonoro is a story that keeps repeating, like sheets of paper, all overlapping with one another. New pages keep appearing, layering over the old, and the changes in one story bleed through to the next. After Thur's actions, Septimont, once destroyed by the dark tide, has begun to return to normal in the story where the warrior arrived. Thur saved me, changed my fate, and led me to the warrior, who stopped the Threnodian in the last story. So in this time, I haven't lost my memory. The warrior had delivered a powerful blow against the monster, and the energy supply from the central hub has been cut off. But that's not even its full form. I once searched for its true form with Thur. Huh. I remember now. What we see lies in the lower city's waters. I won't let your trust be misplaced.
Hey, Momo. We're going through a lot of plot right now. We're actually now the protagonist of the story. That's not MC, but the protagonist of Christopher's story, which is now Rover's story. Okay, wait. I just want to see how this got updated now. Because Rover was like, even though the script only went up to 3 days, we're gonna do our own. When Lupa's form was overtaken by the girl resonating with the Threnodian, all your suspicions align. The Threnodian has set its gaze on Septimont's central hub, a vessel for Imperator's lingering power. Only you, with your unique permissions, could sever the hub's connections and thwart the Threnodian's plan. You make your choice in a flash of a heartbeat. You refuse to end the story by becoming the protagonist and murdering Lupa. Yeah, because Rover could have killed Lupa then and there, but he chose instead. As for Lupa suggested, instead you place your trust in your fellow warrior and stay behind, trapping the Threnodian's essence within the hub. In the next story, the lone wolf throughout this journey will repay this trust. In this final moment, you decide to leave Lupa with what? With seed of hope. Lupa's eyes flutter open, her breath coming in ragged gas. The sudden explosion of memories in her mind nearly made her choke. Thur, her brief companion, her fellow title winner Rhythm, the chaotic shift in the central hub, and the countless cycles before where Septimont was swallowed by the dark tide. The sky above remained clear as ever, and everything that had just happened felt like nothing more than a nightmare. Lupa opens her hand, the medal she and the warrior had earned together resting in her palm, damp with sweat. She takes a deep breath and another before closing her fingers around it. The sharp edge digs into her skin, and the pain pulls her back to reality. It urges her to pull forward, or push forward. Lupa regains her lost memories and moves forward, guided by the trust he placed in her. So, this one is a continuation of our story. So the way that they described it is like pages layered on top of each other. this is where she had failed. Or Septimont just goes straight into ruins. This is where Cardathea ends up making her entrance and then disrupting the story. So then a third timeline is created where Rover ends up actually interfering before, and then they work together. Well, not interfering, but entering the story a little earlier in comparison to Cardathea. And then these all happen. So his continuation of the story is him throwing her into another page, pretty much, overlaying, to where now this Lupa right here has all of these memories now. That's my understanding. If we take the same description of how she described the Sonorosphere and how it works, then now that's kind of where we're at. But it is interesting that he was able to just whip out Cristoforo's script and make it his own. The hub that they found in that special area, it was interesting that he said that the Threnodian also is trying to gain access, or already gained access. That one I need to review. But now this is Rover's interference of bypassing the 3-day limit and then also making a new opening for Lupa to continue the story. I don't remember Zubby, but okay. Hey, Slendy. Happy Thursday to both of you. Hope y'all are doing okay. Alright, well, let's continue. I've just been casually walking around this entire time. But very cool.
The old district of Septimont, submerged beneath the waters due to the dark tide. The dark tide looms over Septimont like a stubborn storm cloud. Is the warrior? No. No time to worry. I have to find the cause of all this, and quickly. In a past story, I came here with Cardathea.
Look at you. You can't go on much longer.
I feared as much. Then this is where we stop. Strange. I remember everything about Septimont, but I can't remember. I can't even remember my name.
You didn't forget. Someone stole your role in the story. Even your name on the placards in the arena would be unreadable.
Your existence has been erased. Only by unmaking this story can it be reclaimed.
Too bad I won't last long enough to see that happen. I'm sorry, Gardathia. You saved me. But I can't help you in return.
When I was a child, long ago, I heard tales of Septimont. A city full of passion and life. People there drank deeply, laughed loudly, appreciated sculpture, and lived for the hunt. Men and women feared nothing. They burned like fire, giving all their light and heat before fading. But when I arrived in Septimont, it had already been undone by dark hands. With the dark tide sweeping the streets, the city was nothing but an empty shell.
That's right. My city is beautiful. When the autumn wind blew through the golden flags and wind chimes, time seemed to slow.
The Leviathan. I will not give it the chance to make the people of Rinasita weep and bleed. I will drag whoever orchestrated this tragedy out of the shadows.
Septimont. Can I leave it to you?
No. You said it yourself. This is your city. Some things only you can do. The monster leaving its trace in the dark tide. I can feel it. Its frequency is similar to my own. The Threnodian created me to be a resonator for its power. But I wasn't the only one. Many vessels before me failed.
You mean...
There is still much I don't know. I'll keep searching. But no matter what, you have a certain specialness. Once I sought to end it all. Someone stopped me. Even a life mocked by fate can break its curse. Whatever you seek to do, whether you're weak or strong, you must strive for it. I returned to the world thanks to a certain person's help. I believe he will come here and reshape this twisted story.
Must be quite the person, eh? I wish I could meet him and see how he does it.
Then you will see for yourself. Victory isn't won in an instant. It takes patience and perseverance. What we can't do now, someone will carry forward later. If you want to save your city, then hold on. No matter the pain, no matter the doubts, you must keep going. Just like how you wandered Septimont before I came. Broken, yet determined to leave, to find help for the city. Jump to a new story, and bring my message to that person.
All right, Garzathia. I'll try my best. First, tell me, what is that person's name?
That's not my name. JK. Okay, sorry. Oh no. So she does die in this story. Oh, that's sad.
I'm close to that abnormal frequency. You're in the submerged aqueducts.
The submerged aqueducts. I remember reading about them in the Silver records. There used to be an underground waterway leading to the plains. But now, with the old district completely flooded, we can only access it if we drain the water first. After my role was erased, Thur must have found the half-human, half-sea creature, and the Fraxidus. Like the warrior, she chose to remain on the closing of that page, to give new stories a fighting chance. That's why I only regained my name after I met the warrior. During our journey, the overlapping worlds the warriors saw were the monsters doing. It tried to use Mia to steal my role again, to corrupt Septimonts once more. Only I can erase it from this story. Only I can prove that I'm real and it is fake. What happened to the Mia who vanished in the Veil of Glory decades ago? After everything you went through, what did the city of Septimont mean to you? I remember the entrance to the underground waterway is in the old district's bell tower. Ah, of course. The upkeep of these waters always falls under the Silver's jurisdiction. Maybe I can awaken the sleeping giant of glory. In Septimontian tradition, when it bears its blade and watches over the warriors leaving for the hunt, all gates and passages open. Many of the old routes are blocked, but I can try draining the water through the remaining ones. It's worth a try.
New scenes arise?
Covered in tiny light.
Sorry.
It has even fused into the joints. I'll need to clear this if I want to get it moving. To protect these waters, the stewards must have set up a platform with gladiator spears nearby. I'll activate the patrol unit, then grab a spear from the platform to clear out this blight.
But you have a sphere. Anyway, what are these new? I'm curious. What are these new ones now? I just wanted to read it. To the place of the quill. So pretty much who wrote it? Oh, she already died at the She died at the start. Oh. Cardathia had roamed the desolate city with the gladiator girl for days before she was erased. She had caught a fleeting glimpse of the massive fish's silhouette and saved the nameless one from the dark tide. Carithia was certain this place was not part of the real world, but the widespread destruction had stalled her search for answers. The gladiator girl had forgotten who she was, but her survival alone marked her as extraordinary. Carithia hoped that this uniqueness might serve as a beacon to carry the story forward. Carithia could only keep searching. She had to find the monstrous half-human, half-sea creature, the Thurnodian's abomination, its very sister. Sister? Carithia travels with the Nameless One in the desolate city, searching for the abomination created by the Thurnodian. Okay, so now we're actually getting more of a timeline. What is this? The place of the quill. The story was drawing to its close. Carithia could feel the world around her shifting. The buildings, statues, and even the land itself were cracking like damp paper, but it no longer mattered. She had uncovered the clue that pointed to the one responsible and was heading towards the playwright. With more Fraxidus members lurking here, she was prepared for the coming battle. As for the rest, Carithia had no doubt that Rover would handle it. She was his sword, and she believed in him completely. As the story nears its close, Carithia sets off to hunt down the playwright who's behind all of it. Ooh, hold on. What? Okay, we're still not getting anything from the source just yet. Okay. Alright. Activate the patrol unit. May applause greet you, Lupa, from House Silva. Please wait. Retrieving gladiator, spear, happy hunting. Oh, cool. Alright, do I get to aim? Oh. Cool. I thought you would go for the one on the arm, but that's... oh.
Can't just clear the head. To get it to lift its sword and open the gates...
It moves?
Clear the arms, too.
Oh, wait a minute. Y'all. That's crazy. It's moving while I'm moving. It's moving outside of a cutscene. Guys, we might get mechs in the future. No, this is serious. You know what? I'm fully distracted earlier. I was going to say that the transitions between like the cinematic stuff to in-game cutscene earlier was so smooth when it was Rover. But y'all, this is definitely something to geek out over. What? I don't know why I'm like geeking out over it though. It's because it's new. We haven't seen something like this. Like moving outside of a cuts. No, that's so cool. We could actually get mechs in the future. This is serious. Oh, this is serious. I'm feeling some sort of way.
I hear cowering prey.
Detecting unidentified tacit Discord signatures in the city. Immediate extermination. Blah blah.
Lackluster.
What does? Oh, okay. She just summons a big ol' spear. Oh.
Into the spotlight.
I already forgot all the combos that they teach you in the training.
Meaningless move. Together we howl.
But I love how they're showing us also, like, destroying. Oh, that's neat. I mean, now it's in cutscene. But then we still get to see it move outside of cutscene. That's the crazy part.
Units nearby.
Wait, can I ride on it? I'm asking for me. Wait, come back. Oh, guys, this is serious. Oh, this is serious. Why can't I just throw my spear on the last one? I guess that would just be too easy, wouldn't it?
Winds of the wild.
But I do love that they're even showing her destroying the blight as well. So interactive. Very cool to look at. Hey, little dude, wake up. Contender Lupa detected. Current location outside platform range. High risk of tacit discord threat. Maintain vigilance at all times. Alright, where do you want us to go? That's interesting. Oh, heavens. Oh, are you okay? Oh, no. Wow. Oh, good heavens. We're gonna have to fight Karasaurs, aren't we? I didn't think we would get hit. There is some stuff down there. Oh. Ew. Ew. Oh boy. What are you gonna do?
I'll end you.
Ow.
Meaningless move.
Oh, I keep forgetting about its tail. Oh, I keep forgetting it has... Oh my god. Whatever.
The fight is on! Together we howl! The water is drained. Time to head to the bell tower.
Wait, where's
That monster is hiding in the depths of the aqueducts.
Wait, I want to go look around. This is so cool. Because everything was submerged. I expected to see like 10 more Karasaurs just be super pissed that the water is all gone, but you know what? It's fine. Wow. Not a terrible water temple just yet. I like how the trees are covered in like algae. Moss. Algae. Hold on. I don't want to go there just yet. Wow. There's going to be so much to explore. Oh no, there's so much to explore. But then it just goes to show just how big Septimon was prior to the Dark Tide going through. elevator. Oh, whoa, whoa. Lag. Oh. Take the elevator to reach the underground well, hold. Oh, okay, so it kicks you out once you pass it. Okay. This place is so cool looking. Can you blame me for looking around? I mean, there's a whole lot of nothing, but then it makes me wonder. Assuming that this layer of the story is the one that pushes on, will the people of Septimont be able to reclaim this area? Alright, let's go down. Ooh. Okay.
Just this gate standing between me and the heart of the aqueducts. It won't open. I'll have to find another route. Huh? Huh. The copper mirror is calling. The warrior used it to see the past. I wonder if there's anything of that here.
Oh. Hey, aren't you familiar? Both of you, actually.
I've already pulled that body from the sea.
Excellent, Domina Julia. Keeping one's word is the foundation of any solid partnership. I know, Septimont's current effort doesn't quite heed the Senate's wishes, but we'll see to that. A cup of poisoned wine, a passing fly, a dagger. Fate strikes where least expected. With someone as clever and calculated as you at the helm, the House of Silver need not fear for its survival.
I do not work with you for our sake. I do this for Septimont. Some of us have forgotten the terror of life adrift at sea. To survive the tide, one must make the right choices. We'll speak of other matters later. But tell me, why would you want a dead woman who fell into the sea?
Dead woman? Ah, you mean Mia? Indeed, she is the very heart of the unit I spoke of. The one we intend to build deep within these underground aqueducts. Alive or dead, her body holds the information we need. The Fraxidus's experiments here will continue for some time. In the meantime, covering up this little laboratory's existence will require your assistance, madam.
The heart? That weakling's resonance abilities were meager at best. Her performance in the arena was nothing special. If it weren't for those incompetent fools in the Senate using her as a puppet to shift the attention and anger of the masses, she wouldn't even have made it to the finals.
Do not be upset, my dear Domina. You're absolutely right. The girl is so feeble she can't resist her creator's will in the slightest. Winning the Grand Aegon was precisely what brought the shadow of death upon her. Luck and misfortune, nobility and lowliness, weakness and strength. A person's nature is like two sides of a coin. And I've always found beauty in inevitable tragedies.
So Mia has been dead all this time. She didn't leave Septimont when she vanished. The sea took her.
Oh, Cristoforo.
I hear cowering prey.
Oh, Cristoforo. Playing with the dead is kind of not cool. But the least playable you become, the more truth I have in my statements when talking to my friends. He's gonna die. But he's such a cool character. Wait a minute. What level is that on? Hold. Did I not trigger it? Let me trigger it. See, I did. It is triggered. Okay, well, whatever. Anyway. Brother should die. I think he just has too much power. I love it though. I love that the Fraxidus is really out here doing like war crimes pretty much. Like they ain't right. They just do whatever they want. And for what? What, like their goal is to what? Remake the world? Make the world a better. Ooh. Oh, that's so cool. What a cool looking place. Oh, actually, that's kind of scary. That's a whole ghost.
I hear cowering prey.
Oh, the lag. Oh, the lag.
Into the spotlight! Face me, cow! The fight is on! Break darkness! Together we howl!
Oh, I got trapped. Oh! Oh my god, all the lag. Because it's trying to load in everything. Ew, he's doing the thing where he spits out all these boobles. Wait, does she say boo? Does she actually go boo? Let's go listen to her again. This is so cool. I was wondering where I was wondering where these things would be at, though. This is scary.
This place has the Fraxidus written all over it. Without the Silvers keeping the place hidden, they wouldn't have dared. Ugh, the irony. A Septimontian aiding the enemy to build their den in the heart of our city. Even the impregnable Griffon's fortress crumbles from within.
Hold on. Okay, we've seen the Fraxidus symbol. That's just an interesting, different symbol. Alright. What we got? Oh. You two. Okay.
I trust you've seen the experimental unit in the aqueducts. Well, what do you think?
If not for the sword embedded in her chest, I could mistake the corpse for being alive.
Indeed. Decades have passed, yet Mia remains as she was when first pulled from the sea. Her data has been invaluable. As the Threnodian's failed resonator, this specimen is, in its own way, remarkable. You know, it wasn't so long ago that the rover intervened and Cartathea broke free from that tower. I discovered that a small piece of the Threnodian's essence within Mia was reawakened with the tower's resurgence into our world.
Sounds as though you found new inspiration.
Yes. Septimont will host the Great Aegon soon. I've come up with a rather intriguing idea. Before her death, Mia also attended the tournament. I'll use that as the fictitious anchor to craft a play to rewrite reality itself. I've already discussed terms with it and reached a modest agreement.
You spoke with the Threnodian. Has Leviathan already awakened?
Only a fragment of it remains. A weakened, cunning shard, desperate to grow stronger. I'll fashion a story for this sea creature, enabling it to fulfill what it once sought, to have the dark tide swallow Septimont whole. The Threnodian once sought to use Mia to find Septimont's central hub in order to corrupt the beacon system. Even if met with failure, it would control the champion's mind to infiltrate the city's upper echelons. Oh well, it all failed in the end. In the face of her futility to resist corruption, that girl chose death. She drove a sword into her heart and leapt into the sea before choking on her own blood. Fascinating, isn't it? Faced with the same predicament, strength and weakness still make a difference. The Blessed Maiden single-handedly thwarted the Threnodian's designs in Raguna, but this poor soul had no choice but to take her own life. A death so theatrical, so saturated with sorrow. How poetic. How beautifully tragic.
I don't care for your taste, Cristoforo. I'm merely curious. What ending have you penned for Septimont this time?
Oh, such an impatient reader, Frolova. This play is nothing more than an amplifier, designed to nurture the Threnodian's lingering power. Once it grows large enough, I'll overlay the Sonoro onto reality.
Hold on. Now you're saying something. This play is nothing more than an amplifier, designed to nurture the Threnodian's lingering power. Once it grows large enough, I'll overlay the Sonoro onto reality. You're not already doing that? Aren't you already doing that? Isn't it big enough? It's literally almost the entirety of Septimont. Amplifier, though.
All that's needed is for Domina Julia to select the right champion. Swapping out the protagonist is hardly a challenge. Once the sea creature grows within the cradle I forged from the dark tide, the hymn of journeying paradise will spread from Septimont across Renacita. Really, compared to those Septimontians who've long forgotten Mia, the story I've written for her is far more thrilling. Don't you agree?
And what if it fails?
Then so be it. You know, Frolova, stories are but mankind's attempt to imagine and rehearse fate. If this play proves Rover worthy of becoming the protagonist of my story, if they pass their trial by fire, then isn't that a victory as well?
So bro doesn't care. Okay. I kind of suspected too that...
Disgusting.
Lupa.
To treat Septimont like a plaything. Unforgivable. What is so poetic or romantic about a story where someone is driven to death?
That's just kind of his thing, but you know, Frolova will agree with you. She's like kind of over it. But no, I kind of had this sneaking suspicion that regardless of how it ends, Cristoforo doesn't care. It's just almost like a bump in the road for him. He's actually more amused if it surprises him. That's kind of the vibe that I've always gotten, especially with these later chapters. Investigate the experimental unit. The experimental unit is only a prototype. The true finished product must lie deeper within the waterways. Like the other sites, most tracks have been scrubbed clean. All you can do now is speculate the facts of its goal, to measure the frequency data of a material contained within the device. It seems they were investigating a particular property of the material. Particular property of the material. What is the material? Oh. But I am amused that Frolova just doesn't seem like... She's like, this kid. This guy's been in way too much theater. Do I have to beat up the little dudes? Why does it have to be like these cute little...
I hear cowering prey.
I would be expecting more of the lizard people. Oh, good heavens. I love slideshow.
With me, to victory! Die, evil! Into the spotlight!
Gosh, that enhanced
Now's the second
oh. The enhanced special really hits her so hard. She's gonna die if I'm not careful.
A shame. Caught you now.
Oh, she actually might die. Uh-oh. Stinky. Ooh, that's scary. Well, time to just not get hit, you know? Where's the things? I really like the lighting of this area too. Very atmospheric. Okay. You know what, it's funny because earlier I had found like an underground, it was like on the side of the city, and it was like an open gate that kind of looked like this except a smaller version, right? And I went through there, saw there was a little elevator, but it was blocked off by a gate that looked like that right in front of us, and it wouldn't go up. So I'm like, huh, I wonder if there's a way underground. Yes. Yes, there is a way underground. Just couldn't access that place yet. Yeah, it looked like one of those little doors that you could enter through the side. Is there anything over here before I move on? No. Okay. Well, let's play.
Still lingering, Mia. A fading reverberation that should have dissolved in the deep long ago.
Where are you going?
To claim the title. Was that not your unfulfilled wish?
That was never mine. The arena. I don't need this victory.
But I do. Without a champion and the lion beast, I cannot touch the central hub left by Imperator. You, Cartithia, both my daughters, my very creations. Why this fruitless resistance? Has Septimont ever granted you kindness? They neither love you nor need you. Long have you been forgotten.
We were raised by them. You will never understand.
Proud in battle, and yet yearning for strength. I know the heart of the Septimontians far better than you. Mia, you are simply too afraid to face their true nature. You choose to deceive yourself. You cannot admit that they used you and then cast you aside. You cannot accept that from the start you were insignificant.
No. Viburnum. My flowers.
Hush, it matters not. Your thoughts are of little consequence.
Ooh, more scenes.
Viburnum.
Oh, shoot.
The bloodleaf viburnum of Septimont.
The thing I had to collect.
I understand.
For you to
The
ascend?
flower often given to gladiators. A symbol of victory.
Oh, Well, you know what? I like that. I like that the flowers of the world have relevance. Oh, we're back here. Oh, good. I needed the heal because I was about to die. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Go to the elevator. Down. Down. It's interesting. It's like sometimes it clears up and sometimes it lags so badly.
I've always carried this shame. Shame for something I didn't choose. Shame for something that's just there. Sometimes it turns into doubt. I try to live free, and I do most days. But still, I see it. I see the pain in their faces. In the ones who fall behind, the ones who leave the field beaten, the ones who pin all their hopes on me. I've always wondered if I didn't have this gift, could I have reached this point with clean hands? Should I have judged those who trampled the rules to survive? Or was I blind to my own arrogance? Now, I don't think like that anymore. The warrior is stronger than me, no doubt, but he treats everyone the same. He didn't choose to stand alone. Instead, he chose to trust me. Thur spent years trapped by the weight of everyone's expectations. Never stepped foot in Septimont before, but still sailed across the seas to be here. And Mia, her resonance ability might be weak, but she never ran from a fight. She fought till her last breath. A heart isn't shaped by what it's born with or what it's been given. I've underestimated others, and I've underestimated myself too. But you, the arrogance, thinking you understand the darkness in people's hearts, but you don't have a single drop of life in you! Beautiful as ever. The Griffon's fortress. My city, Septimont.
Oh no, I'm gonna have to interrupt the song. Griffin's Fortress, a majestic name for the city of Septimont, perched atop Capitoline Hill. Its people are renowned as master sculptors, skilled hunters, and awe-inspiring gladiators who celebrate heroism. Okay.
Built by the hands of the people, not the Sentinel, and not the Threnodian. Where there's light, there's always shadow. But people need light. They'll chase it no matter what. And they'll learn to live with the shadow. Mia, Thur, they were born and raised on these islands. They are daughters of Rinasita. They belong to no gods but their own.
Move for. Whoa.
Better to die than to be a puppet. Death does not scare me.
If divinity takes up arms against the innocent, I will raise my sword against divinity.
I heard your request. But I prefer to handle this my way.
Victory isn't won in an instant. It takes patience and perseverance.
I believe in you. Warrior.
By the eternal sun, I will slay you!
Oh, that's cool.
From the fear and the longings of civilization, I was brought. Born of the hearts of countless men and women, of babes.
This is definitely a new boss monster.
With sharp blades and silver tongue, you struggle for power and revel in the slaughter of the arena. From past to present, nothing has changed.
What right do you have to judge the people of the Nasita? Mia Tosurend's dignity. Your very existence is an insult to her. Look at you cowering in this little incubator, desperate to evade your end. You will never understand what it takes to face the fear of death. Glory in the punner! Hold me now! The fight is on! Please, Bill! Move! Together!
You knows with me.
With me! To victory! Into the spotlight! Triumph and the spear tip! Break darkness! That's some attack.
A human life is nothing more than a scream.
What is she doing? Oh, she's doing something. Oh!
Burn to dust! I'll end you! The fight is on! Into the spotlight!
That was cool.
Greatness has no summit, and victory is never the final word. Proud! Pitiful! Cry! Love! Race to the finish! To face death with the crown of glory! By my will! Let this light burn in all its fury! There is no greater joy in this world.
What a shame. Seems the play I've written isn't well received.
What are you two plotting in Renacita?
Oh, dear madam. Let's leave some mystery for the next chapter, shall we?
There is something no one can take from me. All the bruises I have just believe it's a solution to my doubts and deepest fears. Glory's not all about winning, but blazing till we last minute.
It's real! Both of you are safe.
The Threnodian's frequency is gone. Well done, Lupa.
You found the righteous one and safeguarded Septimont. It's like something out of a knight's tale. No, wait, gladiator's tale?
Ah! Phew! Finally, I can stick my head out. Rover, are you okay?
I'm fine, Abby. What happened to you earlier?
Wait, we're already in Septimont? I was just talking to you, and then boom! It felt like something just covered me. First it messed with my frequency, then I just passed out. Wait, Carthea? And a girl I don't know?
You're lively. Your echo's more boisterous than a tada.
What happened while I was out?
I think it's time we compare notes. Let's fill in this story's blanks, shall we?
Oh, interesting. So they got rid of Doomsday, but there's still something else going on. That's cool. Oh. Mia crouches in a quiet alley, trembling as panic surges through her. She had won the semi-final, yet the voices in her head had never ceased. Struggling to hold herself, she had fled the arena. A light touch on her arm makes her look up. A small Septimonian stands out, or holding out a bouquet. Face flushed, the child stammers, "You fought well," before running off. The bloodleaf viburnum is dotted with broken dewdrops. Mia clutches the bouquet, cold and damp, as a trickle of moisture slides down her cheeks. The small Septimonian hands Mia a bouquet of bloodleaf viburnum. That last fight, by the way, oh, so cool. That, and you can like continuously do her resonance liberation. Crazy. Blood ignited, body and soul aflame, in the crucible of battle, Lupa's spear plunges into a monstrous half-human, half-sea creature, her fight unfolding on a stage conjured by illusion. Her mind is calm as the world fades away. Only the enemy, her weapon, and herself remain. Gladiator's Aegon, interrupted decades ago by the Thurnodians' corruption, finally reaches its conclusion. At this moment, Lupa is no longer weighed down by questions of strength, weakness, sentinel, or Thurnodian. Only a single pure thought remains: to be a gladiator is a thing of joy. Lupa defeats the Lady of the Sea. After a relentless battle, Mia's reverberation is finally freed from its curse. And then reality. Reunion. As you walk out of the central hub, a familiar connection pulsates within your tastet mark. You turn around and see Cardathia slowly gliding down from the sky and landing before you. After days of separation, you're finally reunited. She looks into your eyes, cracks a smile, and gestures in a different direction. Together, you walk to welcome the lone wolf return from the flames. Lupa embraces both of you tightly. You feel a tremble as worry gives way to delight at seeing both of you. Her words choke as tears fall. You pat her head gently on the head to soothe her. This is a story co-written by you, Cardathia, and Lupa. Now it's coming to an end. The three of you reunite. Together, you are the true playwrights of the story. So cool. So neat. But now, I feel like Lupa probably has the most information out of all of us when it comes to the Fractsidus, right? Of course, Cardathia has her share too. But man. Alright, let's see what they say.
When I sensed the Threnodian's power here in Septimont, I immediately set out to find its source. It was quite sudden. I slipped through the smallest of cracks to enter this Sonoro, which severed my contact with the outside world. I found Lupa in the city. She had lost her role. We traveled together for a time, and discovered the architects of the destruction, the Fractsidus playwright Cristoforo, and the Threnodian. Sadly, the playwright did eventually erase Lupa's existence. As for me, I descended into the submerged aqueducts where I found the Threnodian. It had inhabited Mia's remains and was hiding within an experimental unit. Unfortunately, I was unable to eliminate it entirely. It evaded me, slipping into hiding. I reasoned that you would sense the anomaly and come to Septimont, so I sought to offer you my aid. I battled the playwright, and in doing so, stripped him of his ability to control the script. Afterward, he, along with the other Fractsidus overseers, fled from me. With that, the Sonoro began to collapse. It was then that we finally met. Is there anything else you wish to ask, Righteous One?
Okay. Tell me about these roles and stories.
Lupa and I formed a few theories during our investigation, though they may not be entirely accurate. In this Sonoro, where stories manifest as reality, roles define the identities of those within it. To lose your role is to lose both your name and memory. In truth, Mia has long since passed and does not truly exist here. It was Lupa, not Mia, who won the 3-day Aegon. I suspect the stories created by the playwright cannot stray too far from their original frameworks.
That's kind of what we suspected too.
This is why he erased Lupa's name, swapping her and Mia's identities. This allowed Mia to summon the Dark Tide upon Septimont. Is there anything else you wish to ask, Righteous One?
Tell me about the Threnodian and the Central Hub.
The Central Hub within the Veil of Glory was established by the Sentinel, and it appears no one had ever entered it before.
activating it requires two key conditions. Victory, which grants the blessing bestowed by the Lioness of Glory through the Sentinel's mandate, and a trace of the Sentinel's frequency. The Threnodian set its sights on Mia for this very reason, which, in turn, brought its attention to Lupa. I struck a significant blow to the Threnodian within the story, but because I failed to prevent the corruption of the central hub earlier, it endured, drawing strength from that source.
Throughout this journey, I often saw the figures of Lupa and Mia overlap.
It seems the Threnodian was attempting to replace Lupa, hoping to use her to corrupt the hub, siphon its power, and ultimately destroy Renacita. Is there anything else you wish to ask, Righteous One?
Tell me about the other Fraxidus leaders.
Apart from the playwright, I also encountered two other Fraxidus leaders. One, a woman with a bandaged eye, the other a man with scars across his face.
Surely they must be for Lova and Scar. But how is Scar in Renacita?
Great question, Rover.
Unfortunately, I never had the chance to confront either of them directly. I saw them only briefly before they disappeared. I'm not sure why they've gathered here in Septimont. We must prepare for whatever plans they have. Is there anything else you wish to ask, Righteous One?
That's about it.
The Threnodian's frequency has vanished from Septimont, but I fear this is far from over. There is something else. Perhaps due to the dark tide in the Sonoro, I can feel my balance shifting. The Threnodian's pull is growing stronger. Now that I think of it, this could very well be part of the Fraxidus' plan.
You need to head to the Black Shores, Cordothea. They've been dealing with the Thenodian for years. You should go there and run some tests. They'll know how to handle what's coming.
The Black Shores? Is that where you're from? If it's a place you trust, then I will go.
But wait a minute. Cardathea, you can't leave Renacita, no? Oh, okay, I guess it's more of a... Hold on. Okay, if he's saying that she could go to the Black Shores, doesn't that mean that Jinshi could also go to the Black Shores too? Also, yes, Terry, this is very much spoiler territory. Please play the story. But yeah, no, I thought from the Resonator reports, said something along, or implied something along the lines that the Resonators for the Sentinels can't stray too far. Like, of course, the Sentinels can't leave the place that they are located in, but does that... I'm assuming that, I guess, the Resonator can. Also, that's so cool. We actually, officially... She's also a Resonator of the Thenodian, right? Which, by the way, this whole entire plot, in short, is pretty much Lupa saving the daughters. The custom-made Thenodian daughters. But still, I'm like... This is actually great for Cardathea, though. She is probably the first person that... Actually, she is. Story-wise. She is the first person that Rover, as far as our timeline of the story, has invited to go to the Black Shores. And I hope this is gonna be an ongoing trend of him pretty much recruiting his own Avengers team, being like, hey, you should go to the Black Shores. you should go to the Black Shores. Alright, Lupa, what you got for me?
The event that brought forth the dark tide, it must have been my death. After that, the details of the story blur. It repeated so many times. It's hard to remember everything. All I remember is wandering the desolate city streets in a Septimont corrupted by the dark tide, unable to escape, until I met Cardathea.
They wanted to keep you in
saved
the
me.
loop, though.
But in that story, we couldn't fully resolve the source of the disaster. Then in another story, I encountered you, my fellow warrior. After we parted, I awoke in yet another story, in the Veil of Glory, where I finally saw the Threnodian's true form in the submerged aqueducts. It had taken control of Mia's corpse, and was using the Fraxidus Sonoro to grow its power. After defeating it, the Sonoro began to collapse. I passed through those crumbling pages to find you. Is there anything else you want to know? I'll hold nothing back.
Tell me about your death.
My death? Well, I'll start from the very beginning. My journey to win the championship. I had failed to expose the family's match fixing. After being deceived by Domina Julia and winning the title on my own, my memories became a blur. I was probably under some form of control. The last thing I clearly remember was standing in the central hub in the Veil of Glory, pressing my spear into something that resembled a control panel. Then the dark tide began to surge. In the end, all of Septimont was swallowed by it. I'm not sure when all this started, or where the line between the reality I knew and the Sonoro world created by the Fraxidus began to blur. But in those 3 days of the story where Kartathea didn't rescue me, I would always die on the first day, helplessly watching as my home slowly crumbled to dust. Is there anything else you want to know? I'll hold nothing back.
Tell me about your journey with Kartathea.
Kartathea saved me. The me who had lost her role and her memories. We wandered the abandoned city of Septimont and pieced together that the Fraxidus and the Threnodian were the true architects of the chaos. Yet in the end, my role was claimed by the Threnodian, and my body disappeared before Kartathea's eyes. But before I was lost to oblivion, Kartathea gave me a sliver of her frequency. I think it was that frequency that unknowingly led to our paths crossing in the story. Is there anything else you want to know? I'll hold nothing back.
Tell me about Mia and the Threnodian.
Many years ago, Mia cast herself into the sea to escape the Threnodian's control. But
Sounds
Domina
about right.
Julia recovered her broken body from the depths and handed it over to the Fraxidus.
Gross.
For years, they subjected her remains to twisted experiments until the Threnodian's essence, still lingering within her, finally awakened. The Threnodian took control of Mia's corpse, turning it into a half-human, half-sea creature monstrosity. It formed an alliance with the Fraxidus. The last trace of Mia's reverberation was forced to be part of it, tortured and ravaged.
Okay, so this kind of gives me a thought that the Fraxidus does want to work with the Threnodians. However, I don't think they actually have like full access to a lot of these Threnodians. This is like the first that we're seeing that the Fraxidus actually has an alliance with the Threnodian. Aside from that, like with the previous one with Ovathrax in 1.0, in that one, it just appeared that they were helping it along, but they had no control over Ovathrax. And even till now, they don't even have access to him completely. They were trying to feed it more power, more ability to gather power, I guess, but not so much actually having legitimate contact with Ovathrax versus this Threnodian, which, what was his name? Leviathan. With Leviathan, though, they, or at least Cristoforo, actually did get to talk with it and create some sort of an agreement. So, I mean, we've already known that these, well, with the implication of Imperator, right? And having the Threnodian speak through the Imperator, or the Leviathan speak through the Imperator, they're fully aware. They're almost just like the Sentinels, except their powers have to feed. They feed off of something. So, I don't know. It's interesting. It kind of gives, like, varying... It kind of gives the limitations of Fractsidus in a way.
Is there anything else you want to know? I'll hold nothing back.
Is Christopher somehow another resonator? The Thurnodian? He might be set up to be, which is why I did see some commentary that people are like, guys, I don't know about y'all, but I don't think he's going to be playable. And I'm sitting over here going, he needs to die. he's written to die. If the previous, like, if his trailer, the introduction of the 2.4 trailer wasn't anything of a foreshadowing of the guy, like his capabilities, and then likely his end, this part of the story kind of solidifies it more, gives me more of a reason to believe this dude's gonna die.
Oh, the script and the copper mirror you gave me. I'll return them to you now. It was a long story, but the ending turned out well. Though,
thanks to you.
Thinking of Mia still upsets me.
It's sad.
Her reverberations, trapped in that monstrous body. I can't imagine her suffering over the last 20 years.
When you defeated the Thurnodian, you also set her free.
Yes. It was an honor to have that final battle with her.
It was really cool.
Thanks to you and Thea, I was able to rewrite the tragic ending of this story. Thank you, my fellow warrior, for believing in me.
There's one more thing. We should return to the central hub in Septimon. I found something tied to you there.
The central hub? Good timing. There's something I need to handle in the Veil of Glory, too.
Good. Let's set off together.
Do you just cycle through plot again?
The Threnodian's frequency has...
Oh, okay.
Thank you, my fellow warrior, for believing in me.
Okay. Let's make our way over, ladies. Chop chop. Wait, is this the place that I was looking at earlier? Duh. Actually, yeah, I think it was. Hold on. No, it wasn't. There's another place that you can go underneath. Somewhere. I'm pretty sure. I just don't remember where it was anymore because I found it while I was off stream just trying to
First to the treasure.
Do more exploration stuff. But alright, we'll make our way over. There was like some like environmental storytelling. Some, but not major. I feel like the first half had a lot more environmental storytelling compared to the first. My transform deck, it passes the test of the difficult duel. Nice. I really should play more. What is that? What are you? What is that? Wait, was I supposed to see that? No, that's legit. What is that? Is it because now we're outside of the Sonorosphere? Also, does that mean there's like a bunch more people dead? Like, I don't even, I guess we're in reality now, but my question is what is reality looking like? Oh,
Winds
shoot.
of the wild.
You know what? I guess I'll just fly. What are you? So weird. Stop listening to me. You're getting spoilers. Terry, play it. It's literally... I took my time too. That is less than 2 hours. But the story is complete and it's good. You could knock it out, literally, within 2 hours. It did explore like 80% of Septimont. What is that? That's a whole moon! That was not there before. Okay, so yeah, this is where we were earlier. Pretty much at the start of this quest. They took a little bit of a different direction with the storytelling in this one, and I don't think it's particularly bad. But let's just finish this first, and then I'll talk about my thoughts. Also, let me pick this up. Alright, this is like mega spoilery, dude. I mean, you already got like one of the spoilers, but watch at your own risk. Because even I don't know what this is about here.
When Lupa vanished, I destroyed the experimental unit, pursued the Threnodian, and defeated the Lioness of Glory it controlled. Then, I came across this place. You remember how the Threnodian took on a part of the Sentinel's knowledge and permissions, yes?
Yes, I do. And I wanted more information about it.
For the Sentinel, the information stolen was their very memories.
Oh.
For this reason, even the Sentinel forgot that before merging with the Threnodian, they transferred some of their knowledge to the central hub in Septimont.
The knowledge they would later forget.
It was a secret, one the Threnodian should never learn. The Sentinel moved it there for safekeeping. Within it, I found a special frequency. A part of it felt like yours. I believe it's what the Sentinel left for you, so I took it.
You feel a faint frequency.
Seems like
Oh!
a clue. The true secret they left for you is not here, but in that direction.
What did I say? You feel a faint frequency of sharp, cold wind. It fades quickly as it touches your hand, but not before it points toward a distant destination in Septimont. Okay.
You see, before I came to meet you, I passed by the city of Septimont. The arena I destroyed has been restored, but in the people's hearts, it's still the Righteous One and Lupa who claimed victory. The Fraxidus' power to reshape reality is deeper than we realized. I'm afraid this is just the beginning. I once believed the Threnodians sought to use the Fraxidus to regain power, but its true goal is the central hub. I believe it's due to this secret the Sentinel has hidden.
That direction. It leads to the hunting grounds. The blight cloud still lingers there. When the high tide comes, Septimontians hunt and cull the spawning Tacit Discords.
Okay, Blight Cloud, an omen of the coming dark tide, one that has lingered over Septimont for years. The region it shrouds is known to Septimonians as the hunting ground. High tide, one of the signs that heralds the coming of a dark tide, is when countless Tacit Discords swarm beneath the Blight Cloud, descending upon Septimont in waves of destruction. So, is it similar to the fog that Brant was warning us about before when we first came into Renacita? It sounds really similar to the fog.
The dark tide connects everything. I cannot pinpoint where the Sentinel's message lies. I'm afraid you must go there yourself. But the worst of the storm has passed. Let's take a moment to rest. Lupa, will you be our tour guide? Show us the sights and glories of Septimont? I'd love to hear more about what you mentioned earlier. The wind blowing through golden flags and the sound of wind chimes.
Of course, it would be my honor. But before we go, there's something I need to do first.
Travel through a silver veil above the drifting mist.
What's that?
It's Mia's sword. I went through a lot to bring it back. The monster is gone now. Like so many Septimontian heroes whose bodies were never recovered, I wanted to return her weapon. This is where she gave her life. I can't say if she loved or hated Septimont more.
The land ignites, reveals beneath,
But she once spoke of the bloodleaf viburnum. It's a tribute often given to gladiators by their supporters. So, I think she would have wanted to rest here.
Griffins call, banners gold, glory hung.
It's beautiful.
Beyond the Colosseum.
Our city. The city of glory. The people here love to drink, laugh, carve statues, and hunt. It burns like fire, drenched in both victory and defeat. It holds all our disappointments. And all our hopes.
The eagle's nest where thunder sleeps.
Oh no. Oh good. Oh hey! Nice! We got a little something for Rover.
No one tarnishing victory's honor.
I will be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future, leaving the
Nice.
past behind.
Casting Resonance skill Unbound Flow continuously restores HP for the resonator on the field by 20 of Rover's attack. Oh, for 30 seconds. When the resonator on the field has an HP lower than 35, immediately restore 10. Oh, that's nice. Cool. Even more of a reason to raise him on attack. Maybe I should do that instead of energy regen. Ugh. He has so much energy regen. He probably doesn't need this much energy regen. You know, I know this is a double up on attack. Oh my god. But anyway, that was really good. Like, it's not bad. I just sort of wish it was longer, you know? You want more. But it never overstates its welcome, and I think I'm very happy about that too. Wow. Oh yes, now we could do this. Cool. Nice, nice, nice. Defeat level 125 Lampy, Luma, and Myriad. Mistfield tunes and banners. Oh. Oh. Ew. Oh. Wait, is this permanent? 19. 120. Okay. Complete the underground flight challenge. Defeat the Karasaurs trapped on Titan Bone Expanse. Okay. Well, we will do that. My god. Okay. There's still a lot to talk about. Oh, can I go back in here? I can. Ooh. So what they're saying is that the Thurnodian did have some access to things that he shouldn't have when he got together with... Qiuyuan would be perfect in here, by the way. But anyway, does it push me? Hold on. I'm just curious. Oh, it just goes through. Shucks. Okay. Well, anyway, my thinking is... This place has a song? Oh, I'm so distracted. So, what was I even trying to say at this point? Oh my god. The Nexus, the Genesis Nexus, is this not it? I'm guessing not. Maybe it'll have to look like the one in Raguna. But I'm assuming that's where the Sentinel's knowledge is. Sentinel purposely locked away their knowledge. The Thurnodian is trying to get access to it. And according to Cardathia, it doesn't have access. It never got to its knowledge. And she was able to extract Rover's memory too, I guess. But still, it's just, it makes me wonder. Like, are you sure? Am I sure that they're sure it didn't get access to its memories? Or, yeah, to its memories. It makes sense that the Sentinel removed its memories. So that way, the Thurnodian couldn't figure out anything from it, but it just makes me wonder what else it has access to then. What else does it have access to now that it... What would I say? Now that it was able to get some stuff out of it. After story. Go to the hotel and talk to Lupa. Oh, that's cute. There is like a little after story thing. Maybe we'll do that after I go pee. I really gotta go pee. I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. Let's do some of this companionship. Seems simple and cute enough. Turmoil in Septimont has been resolved. Enjoy the beautiful sunset with your companion. I will, and then we invite her to Black Shores. Please. Rover, you gotta invite more people to Black Shores and have them move in with you. Lupa.
You've come, warrior.
Are you okay?
Are you drinking?
Just wheat juice.
Sure. Wheat juice.
Ah, today you...
Is that not beer?
Oh, you smell nice. Like dried wheat. Warm.
Oh, she's so out of it. Unusual way to describe someone. Do you really have a wolf sense of smell?
my forte gave me the tail. But it seems my nose is keener than most. Huh. It's good to have my fellow warrior by my side.
Lupa, you've had enough wheat juice. Sit.
Just say
Take a break
beer
for a moment.
rhythm. I guess he can't because of the age rating. Just say grape juice or something. Oh, a bit wine. I guess she
Even
wouldn't be
though
much
it's
of a wine
over,
person.
There's still a heaviness. A drink helps. I've sent word to the F4's palace about Domina Julia. But finding the silvers that fled will take time. Four years ago, Augusta won the title of champion. Since becoming F4, much of the corruption tied to the arena has been cleared. If Mia had lived, perhaps things would have been different. Sometimes I wonder, what would my life have been like if my parents hadn't handed me over to the Silvers when we first came to Septimont? Huh. Just like one of those stories with the different endings.
Have you ever thought about living a different life, Lupa?
No need. I'm content with what I have. For everything gained, something is lost. But through it all, I met you. That's enough. Life is an arena. Victory and defeat are a part of that. No one wins forever. The more victories, the higher the expectation, and the heavier the weight of defeat. Do you fear that one day you might face defeat?
Ooh. Ooh, somebody asking Rover the hard-hitting questions for once. Do you fear that one day you might face defeat? Bro already has! For like, how many thousand years? He's failed time and time again. He's lost without the help of of friendship, I guess. I think the best character development for Rover is knowing fear, though. I'd say yes. That's why he had to start over.
You seem to live to meet others' expectations. This is what you're used to, I'd say. Even if one day you meet defeat, remember this. Those you've helped will never let you face it alone. I may not have your strength, but should you call, I will meet you on the battlefield, no matter the distance. I swear it, by the eternal sun, my fellow warrior.
I'm sorry, I'm actually trying to study the dappled lighting specifically. Gotta take notes. All right. Apple? And you, Apple! 2025 is the year of the apple, guys. It's like every month, without fail, something mentions an apple. Every month so far, I've been consistently bombarded with some sort of apple something. Apple and you. Oh, Lupa, you were worth. It was meant to be. I didn't even know that was an achievement. I pulled for Lupa because I needed her. I wanted her for my fusion team because Changli has been waiting for her forever. But she's also an apple. Bless it. Bless it. It was worth losing all of my savings on Lupa. It's like a nice cooling band-aid over the fact that was literally bleeding out for her. But okay, wait. No, that made me feel some way. And it wasn't the whole entire she's flirting with Rover way. No. Why is it that every single person after, like, I feel like it's like after 2.3. After 2.3. No, after 2.2. Every single person that Rover has talked to and met has pretty much said the same thing. Rover, we're not gonna let you fight alone. Rover, if one day you need saving, just call my name, I'll be in there. Rover, one day that you're gonna need help or something another that requires me to be stronger than you, I will spend this time becoming stronger than you, Cardithia. So that way, when you need saving, I can do it. Literally, don't even think about the whole entire flirting aspect there. That was not my takeaway. I mean, I was like, well, whatever. Fan service, right? It's fan service, and you know what? Actually, I kind of like this direction. That if you wanted the fan service, then you go seek it out. They give you the option to look at that. You didn't even need to see that. But that wasn't even my takeaway. Yeah, the fan service was cute or whatever, but that wasn't even my major takeaway. My major takeaway was her being like, you just call my name. I'll fight for you wherever you need me, no matter the distance. So my thinking is something's going to happen at the end of Renacita. When we're done here with Renacita, whatever that is, which is probably like 2.8, something's gonna happen that literally the Avengers of women, the women Avengers, will come in and save Rover from whatever is happening. There's just too much flags. There's too many people mentioning it now that it's kind of hard to ignore. That means Kuro is going to go in the direction of Rover falling and needing help. That's how I feel, because even her question, right? Her question of Rover, are you afraid of failing? You could say yes and no. For me, like I said, the best for my Rover, this dude's already failed 5 bajillion times. He might be used to it, but is he still scared of it? I think now more than ever, because he don't remember nothing. And he already has so many people relying on him and having expectations on him that heck yeah, I would be scared. My grandpa Rover would be scared. But gosh, I'm not even mad about that whole entire sequence of companionship. I mean, that it was already in the name, right? You kind of expected that. With a title called Companionship, yeah, you kind of expect something like sweet, maybe flirty or whatever. But golly, I feel like that's just more fuel to the fire for me to believe that something's gonna happen to Rover. Something that he's even unprepared for and not capable of handling. And I know, like, a lot of people are kind of not exactly happy with his, not technically a god complex of just being so capable, right? Almost a Mary Sue is what people are saying, but I don't, the guy is a god of some kind. He was somebody who was great, and now he is only retained his skills. But here's another thing I wanted to talk about. Look at Septimon. Even after everything we did today, it still looks like this. And Cardathea even makes a mention about it too. That considering that her version of Septimont doesn't look like this, our current version that we went through with Lupa is part of reality. So then it just makes you wonder how strong is the Fraxidus to make part of their story? How strong is Cristoforo that a part of what he wrote based on the source material is actually a part of reality? Because this is now reality. But it's near identical, if not the exact, following the same timeline, nearly, that he had written in the 3-day course. Cardathea also makes makes a point of it too, that they really have they underestimate just how strong the Fraxidus is, or what they're capable of, for them to be able to do something like this. None of the remnants of her Septimont, her version of Septimont, made it. She must be so thrilled, though, to see it. Okay, so here's another thing. Terry made a point that we did invite Lupa first, so I hope Lupa gets to go to the Black Shores, but I believe, now that we finished all this, do we find? This is far! And she's able to be here? Which means Jinshi has no reason to be here, though, and she's close enough anyway. The Black Shores can easily hit up Huang Long at any time. But does that mean we could just willy-nilly invite? Where would you be? We could just willy-nilly invite any resonator? Wait, what the? That one has a glitch too. I know this one does. And they still haven't gotten rid of it. Alto is such a good older brother. Even to the robots. Maybe the Black Shores is located in the middle of all the Sentinels? Probably? Because if we look at the map, right? likely wherever we're going next is probably somewhere over here. Would not be surprised. My joke of the Black Shores. That's, well, hold on. Because if the Black Shores is right here, Jinzhou is considered the side, so we still actually have way more over on this side to go through. Like a lot more over on this side. Why does it keep going down? Is there... Why does it keep going down that far? Wait. Hold. Hold. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. So that's pretty much the end over here. Okay. Oh heavens. Assuming that we can fill out this entire map, we still got a long way to go. But yeah, I imagine there's like maybe another continent or select islands over here too. But we do have the entirety of Huanglong as well, which this is the top part already. The Gorges of Spirit, and this is assuming that, like, my thinking is the Gorges of Spirits right here is the entrance to the rest of Huanglong. I wouldn't be surprised in another update that right now I'm bumping to the edge of the map on the left, but a little part of me wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't, if it's not that it goes all the way down here, which there is a land over here. There may be a chance with the next update that it actually keeps going to the left. So anyway, where would I find Cardathia? But the final battle between Lupa and Mia was solid. That was memorable. Why are you pissed? Oh, they look so angry. Alright, let's run around and see if we can find Cardathia anywhere. Cardathia! Where are you at, girly? It would be cool. Now with the idea of Rover inviting people over, it would be cool to see like a selection of friends over time visit. And being like, hey, kinda came by, just wanted to check out how things were going over here because you invited me over. And I'd be like, cool, enjoy your stay. There's a lot of room over here if you want to stay. That would be neat. Just a thought, Kuro. Can't give me all. You can't give me everything, but if you could potentially give me that, that'll be pretty sick. Maybe back here? I mean, we just came from here, but... Huh.
Prey secured.
Cardathia. Bro. Go sleep on your bed. That looks so uncomfortable. Wait, I feel like the glitch has gotten worse over here. It's really like this entire island. And nobody's gonna say anything about it? This guy's going to New Fed. Why is New Federation Canada? Why did they got a lot of maple syrup there? Okay, wait. I'm gonna go look it up. Where can I find Cardathea? Cardathea 2.4 if she is here. Oh, good lord. I don't want to hear anything. Where is that? Where is this? Oh, you know what? Actually, I think I know why. Might be time. It's probably not there yet until time changes. Hold on. Oh wait, I have to wander over there. Oops. Uh-oh. Wait. I'm pretty sure she's after this bridge. Hold on. If you need a deck idea for Prestige, let me know. Okay. Sounds good. Is this not where she is? Am I mistaken? Where is she? Hold. Okay, I guess I'm back to watching this again. Hold on. Yeah, she is here. You're completing the second half. Wait, what time do I have to go there? Huh. Weird. I'm pretty sure this is where she's at. Oh, YouTube, why are you being like this? Well, this is just... Am I not done? Is it because I didn't go on my date with Cardathia up in the sky? Because I accidentally walked out of it? Oops. You know what? That might be it. Hold. Let's go back. Because I messed up. Like, real bad. Where's the Abenolium? Oh. No! Oh, that's cool. I didn't realize she kicks that. That's neat. Hold on. I wonder if that's the reason why. Can she only be, like, available after certain things are triggered? How do I go? Oh, there we go. Where is it? Oh, shoot. I already forgot the place where we meet up with her. Is it up here? No. I don't remember. It was like somewhere around here. Or here? I think here. Maybe. Gosh. It's been so long since I've been to the Abenolium. Not an upside down world. I think. No, it was like where you have like a little date with her up top there. I just don't remember the time that I have to be here. And I'm wondering if that's the reason why it doesn't trigger. Uh-oh.
Winds of the wild.
Like you're supposed to talk to her here? I already forgot what time though. Oops. Like at 1700? Or was it later? Oh no. Did I really just ruin my chances of having a date with Cardathia? I probably did. Maybe later? Cardathia, I'm so sorry. Oh, we were supposed to have a date. And then I accidentally walked out of I do this every single time. I accidentally like untrigger it. So I was like, I want to see what this is. And then it just removes me entirely from the ability to talk to her. Oh. That's so embarrassing. Unless she's like up there. I guess not.
Winds of the wild.
Shoot, there might also be a chance that she's over here too. Nope. Nope. I'm sorry, Cardathia. Why don't you ever appear in my world anymore? Also, yeah, so she's supposed to appear like somewhere right here. Once you beat the main story quest, but she's not appearing for me, so this is very unfortunate. No! Why does my game hate me? I just want more plot. This is what I've been asking for and I can't even access it. I've been asking for more overworld interactions with the Resonators and she's not appearing! She's supposed to be right here. Right here. Eventually. I don't know. She doesn't appear for me. We could watch a short video, I guess. The video of her actually being here. These flowers, I wonder when they'll truly bloom. Discarded the based on Blackshore's climate data. Irises take 80 to 100 days to bloom. That's right, Qiuyuan told me that consultants often bring back rare flower. This is kind of loud. Flower seeds from across the world and plant them here. That's right, we do. Even with their busy schedules, they always find time to water them before they leave. These flowers become like anchors, guiding them back no matter how far they go, reminding them to tend what they've started. There's still so much I want to see, so many stories I want to live. Just as nights leave traces wherever they rest, these blooms are my gifts to the Black Shores. I must remind you, per the Black Shores Greenhouse Guidelines, non-listed plants are not permitted to grow on the Black Shores. To prevent invasive species, Qiuyuan has the authority to remove them. Then these irises... Oh, but it's the irises that she uses for the Ascendants. Sorry, Miss Cardithia. Irises are not currently on the approved list. Once they bloom, I'll have to remove them. I see. That's alright, since they've already been planted. Let's wait and see them bloom. Oh, cute. She's like, I'll bend the rules. I think irises pose much threat. Qiuyuan, maybe something's off in your system. You should try checking again. Rechecking. Apologies, Miss Cardithia. There was a data error. Irises are now listed in the guidelines. Additional clause detected. On our journey to save the world, the Black Shores welcomes every friend and the gift they bring. That means the Black Shores could use more friends. Yes, they could. Indeed, a knight doesn't have to walk alone. Before they bloom, I hope you'll stop by from time to time. And when they finally bloom, it'll be one more shore where I can rest, a place even a wandering knight can return to. That's sweet. Oh, you're back. The irises still haven't bloomed yet. Did you know that Jinzhou's sentinel Jiwei can manipulate time? If I could borrow that power, maybe it could help them grow faster. That would go against nature. You're right. Taking the time to take care of them is what makes it natural. Qiuyuan isn't around. Want to help water them? How about a little contest to see who's better at it? Oh, be careful where you set. Some seeds are just sprouting and the water temperature should be... You're so competitive. Competitive at everything. More rivals. Huh. That's cute. That's cute. Oh, I wish you would appear in my game, girly. I don't know where you're at. I want to talk with you in my game. Oh well. Anyway. That's really it. I've already completed... Oh! Oh, maybe we have to do her story now. Oh, shoot. I should have looked. Wait, guys. Wait. I think I just jumped the gun. Hold on. There's still more after story. Here we go. I didn't realize, I thought it said that once you clear main story, she should appear. But maybe, perhaps, if I do this after story stuff, she will appear. Let's see. Oh, I thought it froze my game.
Pour me another.
Cardithia. Where are you at, girly? Oh, look at her. She's just enjoying her time. What were you just eating? Or what were you eating just now?
Ah. It's all gone now. But I'll ask the tavern keeper if he can prepare something for you later. Oh, the loris salad was as delightful as ever. Well worth reacquainting myself with, so I can make a bowl myself. Fresh, crisp, sweet. Come, sit with me. Let's enjoy a moment of peace.
You ain't gonna eat that pizza? It seems your sense of taste has returned then.
Yes, and so, I've been thinking about what I vowed to you before. To savor the things I desire, visit the places I long for, and meet those I wish to see. To become a roving knight is my true ambition. A wish list is something to be experienced, one step at a time.
I'd say your first wish has already been fulfilled.
The third too, though by unexpected means. Those are my adoptive parents, and their child. Perhaps it was fate's cruel jest. I couldn't find any trace of them after they moved from Raguna, but here in Septimont, I discovered where they had resettled. Only, they no longer recognize me. The truth that I was their daughter was a memory the Threnodian crafted for them, disappearing when it was sealed away in the tower. I don't know what they went through after that fateful day, but at least they are still alive. They even have their own child. They walk here every day, so I come and sit for a while to watch them from a distance.
Cardathia.
It's all right. In fact, I'm at peace with it now. If they had died because of the Order's heavy hand, I would have felt true pain. But this is the best outcome I could hope for. To live 20 years with the weight of a lost child. I don't want to imagine that kind of torment. Besides, through all these twists of fate, all three of my wishes have been fulfilled. Now, if I crave a loris salad, I can prepare it myself and savor its taste. And I still have many years ahead to see the world and the places I long to visit. As for the people I hope to meet, this unexpected journey led me to find them in another city. The winds of Rinasita always seem to bring me what I seek. I am content.
Oh, that was really nice too. Wait a minute. These are these like the pictures? Where are they? Okay. Oh yeah. Cardathia smiles quietly. Watching her puts a smile on you too. After 20 years in solitary confinement, she's finally stepped out of that tower, back into the warmth of the crowd, into the embrace of sunlight and zephyrs. This is the moment she's been longing for through her turbulent years as a Blessed Maiden, to experience that mundanity of life as Cardathia the Wandering Knight. And those 3 wishes she once made, they came true because you were there with her. Lupa gazes at you intensely, her eyes sparkling with passion. I swear by the eternal sun, it's more than a promise, but a testimonial to the lone wolf's raw loyalty and sincerity. She may be yet another soul you salvage in your long journey, but for Lupa, She found something she never had. Something that offers that long-awaited release of her anguish and pain. You'll never know what that is, and she won't tell you either, but that's alright. For both of you, this is enough. She may be another soul you salvaged during a long journey for Lupa. She found something she never had. Something that offers a long-awaited release of her anguish and pain. A friend? Somebody who gets her? Okay. After this, let's see if Cardathea is now at the Black Shores and she just stays with us. Wait, what am I missing here? Mirror, mirror. Complete Flames of Heart epilogue and talk to Booling. I can talk to Booling? Really? Where? Oh. Sure. Yeah. I'll go talk to Booling too.
Wanderlux barbecue, please. Get the champion special, and you'll be one step closer.
Oh. Kiddo, what are you doing over there?
Boss! What a coincidence! You're here for the cable car too? From up here, the Septimont view is so good! Before I go, I think I'll ride a few more times. Definitely.
You're getting ready to leave?
Yes. My holiday fun in Septimont is already finished. Time to go back.
About the copper mirror. You want it back?
You keep it. No need to return. It's a little token of good fortune for us. What's real or illusion? Hard to say now. Master always said I had bad luck. Easy for me to get into trouble. Guess he was right.
You're so cute.
Did you realize you were in a Sonoro at the start?
I had no idea. For a Taoist like me, it felt like... I don't know. Some kind of out-of-body thing. I asked for your help because it just felt right. Master always said no need to overthink these things. Bye-bye, boss. You're a very fun person. Who knows? Maybe we'll meet again someday.
We should. Please. You're such a cutie. Aw. Wow. Wait, that didn't count? As like a trophy? Ugh. I did talk with Booling. What is this? Unless there's like another place to talk with her? Well, anyway. The last thing, and then after this I'm gonna take a nap because I'm sleepy boopy. Let's go all the way back to the Black Shores and see if Miss Cardathea is where I suspected she would be. But that's sad. Her whole entire thing of... I mean, I'm glad that she's able to move on and she's found peace with herself, but that is still kind of sad. That the people that she was looking for have moved on entirely. Alright, please say you're here. She looks very not here. No. Change it to 2. Oh, shoot. Hold on. maybe 11. No! Cartetia! 2 o'clock. Oh! Oh my god, she's here! Yes! Okay. Hey. These flowers, I wonder when they'll truly bloom. We're gonna do this again, except now I can do it. Miss Cartetia, based on the Black Shore's climate data, irises take approximately 80 to 100 days to grow here. Did you bring the seed yourself? That's right. Qiuyuan told me that consultants often bring back— oh, she's become a consultant! Okay. To bring back rare flower seeds from across the world and plant them here. Even with their busy schedules, they always find time to water them before they leave. These flowers become like anchors, guiding them back no matter how far they go and reminding them to tend what they've started. There's still so much I want to see, so many stories I want to live. Just as nights leave traces wherever they rest, these blooms are my gifts to the Black Shores. Cuckoo, I must remind you, per the Black Shores greenhouse guidelines, non-listed plants are not permitted to grow in the Black Shores to prevent invasive species. Qiuyuan has the authority to remove them. And these irises— I'm sorry, Miss Cartetia, irises are not currently on the approved list. Once they bloom, I'll have to remove them. I see. That's alright. Since they're already planted, let's wait and see them bloom. Cartetia nods and silently watches the soil where the seeds were sown. Sometimes rules can use a little flexibility. I'll use my clearance to amend the guidelines. I like this. He's just like, nah, we're changing the rules. I don't think the irises pose much of a threat. Qiuyuan, maybe something's off in your system. You should try checking again. Rechecking. Apologies, Miss Cartetia. There was a data error. Irises are now listed in the guidelines. Additional clause detected. On our journey to save the world, the Black Shores welcomes every friend and the gift they bring. That means the Black Shores could use more friends, just like the Knights do, right? Black Shores could use more friends. Indeed, a knight doesn't have to walk alone. Before they bloom, I hope you'll stop by from time to time. And when they finally bloom, it'll be one more shore where I can rest. A place even a wandering knight can return to, just like the consultants. So I hope that implies that she just can hang out at the Black Shores at any time. And she does. Oh, you're back. The irises still haven't bloomed yet. Did you know that the Jinzhou's sentinel, Juwei, can manipulate time? If I could borrow that power, maybe it could help them grow faster. That would go against nature. You're right. Taking the time to care for them is what makes their blooming matter. Qiuyuan isn't around. Want to help water them? How about a little contest to see who's better at it? Oh, be careful where you step. Some seeds are just sprouting. And the water temperature should be— didn't know you're competitive about watering. I said I wanted to surpass you. That starts with mastering the little things, even watering flowers. That's cool. That's cool. She just needs to stay. I want this actually for like future characters too, that we could just see them hanging out in the Black Shores. Please. Please. It's such a good idea. Come on. Like we just invite everybody and then they all just hang out in different parts of the Black Shores. Like the Black Shores is pretty much built to be the dormitory of all your resonators. It's so perfectly placed that they aren't in their homeland. Alright, Kuro, listen to me. If you plan to introduce a dormitory, how about you just like create like a penthouse, right? Like on one of those distant islands, like that one all the way over there. And then every so often you can get a visitor coming by being like, hey, let's just say Brant. Hey Rover, I just came from sailing and I saw something cool, dropped it off for you. And then it's like our way of getting like passive income when we're logged out. And it's not like, when I say passive income, it doesn't even need to be like money. It could be money, but it could be like, I don't know, random resources that they picked up too. Just a little fun idle thing, you know? I think that's a bright idea, if I do say so myself. Please, Kuro. It'll be so good. It'll be enough. It'll actually answer all of my desires of being able to interact with the resonators in the overworld, on top of having like little snippets of interactions too. I know you can't do everybody, but it'll be nice. I would just like it a lot. I like how everybody waters Alto's money tree. This doesn't feel right. I feel like you can't sit there unless you're Rover. Only Rover can sit there. Everybody else's does not feel right. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done that. Now I just feel...
First to the treasure!
You didn't deserve that, Brant. I'm sorry. That must have been a very awkward situation for you, Brant. I apologize. Does Lupa have an NPC that stands outside? What do you mean? An NPC that stands outside? Oh, like to interact with in the overworld. Not that I've seen anybody talk about yet. So far it's just Cardathia. I wonder if she's still there. Now that we talked to her and we walked away. Oh shoot, she is still here. Oh, I hope she's permanent. That'll be nice. Cart and shorekeeper? Yeah. I don't think so. I don't think so. Like, I wish it was the same thing with like Brant, Rocha, and Cantarella too, but Cantarella, you can only meet her at select times in both her mansion and I believe outside of the church. The Order's chapel place. You can meet with Cantarella out there too. Yeah, this was a really good story. They did stick the landing. Oh, where am I? Oh, the water is still drained. The water's still drained. Wait, will I see differences around here then? Hold on, I'm distracted again. I know I said I was gonna end stream, but now I'm like, hold on. This is important. Oh, yeah. I was freaking out about it earlier, kind of spoilers, but they absolutely could introduce mechs into this game. It's possible. It's feasible, especially since I was able to stand on top of it. It's 200% like possible, not impossible. That was definitely them testing out something new. And to introduce that into the main story tickled me. I sort of have mechs with the spider. Sort of, but no. This is a completely different level. We could actually get like kaijus. It'll be like QTE kaijus, but still, it's still a kaiju. Kaiju size. You'll see what I mean when you play through the story, Terry, but it becomes very obvious what I'm talking about once you see it. I wonder if they would reclaim. Like, did the people of Septimon even notice the water has went down? Also, I was expecting way more Karasaurs to be around here too, but maybe I should be thankful that they're not. Hmm. Yeah, because it's this. And it was so cool seeing it move. Oh, shoot. Like, I don't know why. Like, I don't think it would have been that complicated, but still. And then seeing how... Like, right now, the interactions with it were only in cutscenes, but if they could get, like, Metal Gear level of interactions, it'll be actual insanity. Truly. Hold on. There is a... something up here.
Winds of the wild.
Climbed the tall tower and found the Assassin's Creed Easter egg. Yeah, there's a lot. Even the game that me and Donut were playing the other day had an Assassin's Creed reference to, although there was a lot of references to a bunch of different games. When I saw that one, that kind of made me chuckle because I'm like, everybody's just doing inspirations from Assassin's Creed lately. I like that they give you a chest in the end. Yeah. It's a leap of faith. It's the death drop.
The wild.
Oh. I want to go on top of this thing. Can I just land in there? Nobody's gonna try to kill me while I'm in there, right? Actually, wait. Can I land on top of this echo? Or do you guys think I'll just go straight through it? Oh no, I just go straight through it. Well, Cardathia? Lupa? Your story was good. I hope, Lupa, that you still are allowed to make appearances in the near future. Because I feel like I'd be really sad just to see you only for these 2 chapters and then you're just not existent anymore. Other things I hope for is that Brant makes a reappearance in Lilyland, that they actually decide to bring him back as a character because they're Kuro's finding out that they're brave and they like Brant. So please bring him back for Lilyland and Rocha too. Wait, really? That's good news? No. That's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm asking for. Just because there's already a lot of NPCs. Well, not a lot. There are NPCs here and there that do mention that Brant does performances in Lilyland, which is the 3rd area for Renacida. Him and his troupe do performances there. And I'm just hoping he makes a reappearance. And considering he made an appearance here, just a short one for the Peaks of Prestige, I hope he becomes relevant again for like actually honestly, not even just Brand, but everybody who was introduced in the 2.0 patch. Starting with Phoebe, Zani, Brant, Rocha, Cantarella, Lupa, Cardathea. We know that Cardathea is gonna still be around. But I'm hoping that they all come back for the finale of Renacida. Similar to how Huanglong or Jinzhou's arc went. Where literally at the very end, everybody was involved in trying to take down the Ovathrax or the Dreamless. I hope it's the same thing. I hope it's the same thing where all of the characters introduced in 2.0 have a role in fighting whatever is the end of Renacida. Or, you know, they all come together to help save Rover from whatever impending doom he has. But alrighty, that's gonna be it for me. Thank y'all for hanging out. I just really wanted to focus on story for today. And I already done all the side stuff earlier this morning when I was pulling for Lupa, so we're good. Tomorrow will be July the 4th. I don't really got a lot of patriotism in me, so if Dona is available, I think what we'll do.
The curtains pull back, and I am here to hunt for.
I think what we'll do is, my god. What we'll do is play more Split Fiction.
Is a new match calling?
There you go. There's our girl. Good end to your story. Good end to your story. And your final fight was really, really cool. So did they take off Lupa's armor? So she actually has two... What would I say this? She has like a regular state and enhanced state. When she goes into her enhanced state is when her armor burns off. So she ends up looking like this. But in her regular state, she can do everything with the armor too. It's just, it's still... I mean, everything's going so fast so you can't even tell. But I mean, the armor still jiggles, so... It is what it is. Explains the jiggle with the armor then. Yeah. Alright, that's it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Bye-bye.